Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Toonkind 12 FPS. I am Avi Aviator, and I'll be playing the one and only dumbass thief. Not the thief. Hang on. I am playing the thief's cat friend, who's not actually a cat, named Genie. And I am joined today by...
Hello, my name is Wiss, and I'm going to be playing two characters today, who are horrible mischief gremlins, and this is going to be a good time.
It's going to be a wonderful time. That was such a wonderful intro, I almost messed it up.
Oh dear.
I was so worried about doing the bash one, and then I did something else.
Oh dear, oh dear. So, Avi, why don't you start us off with what Genie's up to?
Alright, it's probably like pretty late in the afternoon. Sun's probably setting. And Arata has left his the window in his room in the inn open to let Genie go out for a walk, but because sometimes Genie is not allowed in the restaurant area of the inn. So he's probably gone out for a walk, get some fresh air, stretch his legs, and he's probably on his way back right about now.
Okay. As Genie's sort of rounding around to the back of the inn to climb up to where Arata's window is, he can overhear an exchange. I'm not going to make you roll perception because they're not being quiet about it. And the immediate thing that Genie notices is the two voices in this exchange are in different languages. One is in Common and the other is in Cat. And it kind of goes like this. Have you found it? Nah, I think it might be in one of these bags. Ugh, this form doesn't have thumbs. Tips, you got claws. Get in here and help me. I am not getting covered in garbage, so forget it. Ah, come on. It's just a little muck. What's the big deal? You wouldn't be saying that if you had to clean yourself with your tongue. Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, Genie doesn't recognize these voices.
Nope.
What?
And as he rounds the corner, there is, sitting on top of the trash can, one black cat sitting on top of the trash can looking inside. And there is distinct rustling from inside the can.
Alright, Genie's going to approach, and he's just gonna what are you? I can't do his voice. Let me try again. What are you doing?
At that, the black cat looks up, and she's got very vibrant yellow eyes. Oh, hello. And there's more of a rustling from inside the can, and it's like, who are you talking to?
Hi? Who are you? I don't think I've seen you around here before.
Oh, no, we're not normally here for this long. So, hi, get up here. And, from inside the can, another cat-shaped being pops out, except this one is not black. This one is largely orange, with some dark orange and some black, and very yellow eyes, and just sort of goes poop over the top of the can, and just sort of looks down and like, oh, it's a cat.
Excuse you? I am Genevieve, and I am not a cat!
There is a pause. Because the orange cat doesn't understand that. So the black cat sort of looks at Genevieve and then looks at their companion and goes, he says he's not a cat. Oh, really? Well, you're a pretty convincing knockoff there, if that's the case. Meow.
I oughta. It's not my fault I'm stuck looking like this.
The black cat's kind of going to jump down off of the can and pad over and sort of do circles around Genevieve and just sort of looking him up and down. You're sure you're not a cat?
I am not a cat. Came here because we wanted to find out if there was a way I could be human.
Sai, he says he'd like to be human. What? Human? Humans are boring. Oh boy. And the orange cat's going to jump out of the trash can, and it is the most bizarre way of jumping that you've ever seen. Like, you've seen cats jump. You've jumped in cat form. But this is not jumping. This is kind of just sort of popping out and then half hovering over and then dropping down, like you were affected by gravity again, and then trotting over. I don't speak cat, but you do sound like a cat. Are you sure he's not a cat?
It'd be so much easier if I... Dang it.
What
are you guys even doing here?
Oh, we were looking for something in the bin.
In the garbage.
Yeah, we're pretty sure that's where it is. Did you find it, Sai? What? No, I haven't found it yet. It might be at the bottom. I'm sure he threw it out.
Threw what out?
He wants to know what we're looking for. Okay. I don't know if you've noticed, but the innkeeper here has been a little on edge lately. That's our fault. We discovered about 2 days ago that the old man's been enjoying a particular pink-covered piece of literature. But he didn't want anyone to find it. So what did we do? We put it in plain sight on the, sideboard in the hallway upstairs. And everybody who walked past saw it. And he was so embarrassed that he just tossed it out the window. And so we picked it up. And then we put it back in the inn. Again, where everyone could see it. Different place. He's pretty sure someone who works at the inn is doing it. We think. It's pretty funny, actually.
That was you? Oh my god, Arata's been going crazy over this!
Oh, you know someone who works at this inn too?
I live with him. Oh. I mean...
Sai, he knows somebody who's in here. Oh. Wow. If we've caused inconvenience, I am not sorry at all. It's just what we do. And the look on his face when he finds it is just priceless. The best one was when I think he chucked it out the window and landed in a puddle. And we just kind of shook it off. And then, you know how behind the bar, he's got like that book where he writes all his transactions and stuff in? We put it on top of that book. So that everybody who was behind the bar could see it, pick it up and go, "What's this?" And he was surrounded by people. And we thought he was going to explode. I was so good. Or the one we put him in the... when we put it at the rafters, and because it's pink, you can see it. And every time you glance up from the bar, you can see it. It's pink. And he's like, "How the hell did it get up there? I am going to cry in front of all of my customers." It was so funny.
Yeah, Genie's laughing with you. Like a really weird half meow, half laugh, because, you know, he's trying to, like, not be a cat.
Yeah. Sorry, you said your name was Genevieve?
Yeah, Genevieve, or Genie for short.
Well, it's nice to meet you. My name is Tibbles, and this is Sai.
Huh.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, nice to meet you.
You're still sure you're not a cat? I mean, I'm not either, but, And he just sort of puts a paw on his chin.
Well, if there's one not cat here, why can't there be two?
Well, I'm not sure what that meow meant, but you seem like a fun cat. Not cat thing. Tibbles is just sort of rolling her eyes a bit. I'm not usually translator. This is usually going the other way, but okay.
Yeah, only a certain people can hear me. It gets annoying.
Yeah, no, we know how that feels too. So, not Cat. What are you doing around here? You said you know someone in here. And again, his paw kind of grows a thumb, even though he was complaining about not having thumbs earlier. He grows a thumb and just sort of jabs it at the inn.
I live here with my best friend.
So he lives here. You live here with your friend. Wait, okay. I haven't seen you around though. And I'm gonna quickly roll him a history. Just quick. What's his history? Shocking, but that's fine. Yeah, that's a 15. That's not too bad. So he's gonna look Genie over for a second and go, wait a sec, and lean really, really close. like barely an inch between his nose and Genie's.
Uh-huh.
I've seen you before.
Huh. Frightening.
Where have I seen you before? I mean, I've seen plenty of cats with, you got a little white on your nose, and on your tail, and on your paw.
Is this where I can probably do a history check too?
I mean, you can if you like. Psychopom's going to keep just doing this. I've seen you before somewhere. I feel like it's not even been that long ago. It's rattling around in here somewhere, and he just shakes his head, and it goes...
Okay, well...
Oh my god, I have the same history roll. That's hilarious.
Yeah. He's basically just a bumped up cat stat block, so not a lot in the intelligence. But yeah, Genie kind of looks between Sai and Tibbles, and he sees something that's on Tibbles' collar, and he goes, "Wait, I've seen that before."
Okay, well that does help narrow this down somewhat, because if you've seen this, then you've seen my buddy Gil.
Yeah, Gil! He was what was it, the Museum of Curiosity?
Sai, he says he was at a museum. The museum? You were at the... Oh, you were the cat at the museum! You scared Gil halfway through that stupid place. That's where I seen you before. Oh, you're that cat, not cat. Oh, so does that mean that the kid you hang out with is here?
Yeah, he lives 1 floor up, and he points his nose up at the window that is still open.
Both Tibbles and Sai are gonna sort of look up and then look back down and then look at each other. It's like, Gil did not seem fond of that guy. Too much of a goody two-shoes. You got him good, though. You really got him good. He's, not fond of cats.
Do you know why? I mean, I'm just sitting here. I was just sitting there, too.
Tibbles shakes her head. No, I don't think we know why. Do we know why he doesn't like cats? But, I mean, it's always been that way. There's nothing wrong with that.
I guess not. Some people are just not cat people, I guess. But, hey, I just got a good idea.
Oh, you've got an idea?
Genie kind of like trots on over, and he jumps onto. There's probably more than one trash bin, so he probably jumps up to the next one to like get closer to the window.
Yep.
If there's one thing I know about Arata, is that he also likes pranks. I mean, he's been laughing all week about that book thing you guys have been pulling off.
His friend appreciates our efforts, Sai. Good. Well, he can't be that much of a dweeb if he's good into pranks.
So...
Oh, do you want our help in pranking your friend? Oh. What? What? Seriously, that's what you want? Is that what he said? Is that actually what he said? He didn't say
Genie's
it, but
nodding.
it. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes, I am down for that. What is your idea? I am not enjoying not being in the middle. This is weird. Yeah. Okay. Tibbles, you gotta translate a little bit more frequently. I got no idea what's going on. Welcome to my world. Okay, what's the plan? Not Cat.
Alright, well, I think he likes cats.
I mean, what is a good prank? I don't know the kid well. What's he scared of? Scary pranks are always good.
But I don't want to scare him. I just want to make him surprised, you know?
That's the kind of scare that we go for. That sudden, kind of thing.
Yeah, but there's not a lot in that respect that he's scared of.
Confusion often works well if scaring is not an option. I mean, that's part of why we're doing the whole thing with the book. It's not necessarily scary, but it's confusing and embarrassing. Especially seeing as this book has the guy's name in the front cover. It didn't when we started, but we put it there. So confusion is good.
Tiffles and I can probably confuse him, but you're kinda orange.
He says you're orange. Oh yeah, colors are hard. I can do orange and I can do black and I can do a very pale orange. But I can't do any other colors. Colors suck.
Do you think you can try to pretend to be like me?
Oh, you want us to be doppelgangers? Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, that could be fun. Tibbs, how are you gonna get the white patches, though? Do you have a disguise kit, Si? Maybe. Gil has a disguise kit. We could probably pinch his. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 sec. And the orange cat disappears from view in a small wisp of smoke that vaguely smells like roasted pumpkin seeds.
Huh. Funny guy.
He does that. Sorry for, him. He's not, the kind of person who will stop talking if you don't interrupt him.
Yeah, I know plenty of people like that. He kind of like lifts a paw and kind of scratches under his jaw.
A few seconds later, there is a clunk as what is very clearly recognizable as a disguise kit just appears on the pavement, and the orange and black cat has not resurfaced, but there is a shadow looming over this back alley instead.
Genie's gonna look up.
Kind of hovering over the both of them, there is this very large figure with a big jack-o'-lantern for a head and long rubber hosey kind of arms and big hands and a really jagged grin carved into the pumpkin, just sort of grinning down at Genie. And he's just floating there.
Is that still Psych?
Yeah, that's him. You didn't even jump! Oh, dang. And he just sort of shrinks down. Not changing shape, but just shrinks down to around about the same size as the two of you. Not even a twitch! Dang it! I'm losing my touch!
To be fair, I think I've seen that trick once before.
He's seen it before, Sai. Oh, right. Yeah. Repeat performances are never as scary as the first time. I keep forgetting that. Oh well. Okay, so I found Gil's disguise kit. So I figure if we get some makeup out of here and we can give Tibbles the white nose and the white in the ears on the tail and stuff, best I could do is this. And his form sort of changes sort of in a smoky kind of way into a very convincing duplicate of Genie, except the white bits are very pale orange, and the pendants on the collar are orange instead of blue. How's this? Does this look alright?
Perfect.
Okay. Tibbles, hold still. We gotta sort you out with this. Hold on. And he's just gonna shift his paws back into hands in order to use the disguise kit. Oh, for the fun of it, let's roll for the disguise kit. How does that work?
What is that, like a dex or something?
Let's make it a sleight of hand, maybe? Or do you think of my performance, perhaps? Let's do performance. Why not? Let's do a performance, because that's funny.
Well...
A dirty 20's not bad. A dirty 20's not bad.
Well...
So he's just reaching in, he pulls a little makeup out and Tibbles just closes her eyes and gets the white patches to make a match. I think we might have something in here to add to your collar. Hold on. And just sort of it's just a piece of cardboard that's around about the right shape and stuff, and just sort of attaches that to her collar. There we go. We have enough differences that we can tell each other apart, but at a glance that should work.
Oops, sorry, the baby has been set loose.
Oh no. Oh boy. Okay.
I'll just have to speak over it, because like once he's set loose, he will not stand still long enough for me to like set him back in his room.
Yeah,
But
no,
it's fine.
I completely sympathise with that one. My toddler's the same. Okay, we have very convincing duplicates of Genie now. Okay, this is good. Let me just quickly put this back just in case Gil needs it. Hold on. And he disappears again for a second, taking the disguise kit with him, and then comes back. Okay, what's the plan?
Well, it's almost closing time, I think. No, I don't wear a watch, so like I don't know for sure, but sun's setting.
Places like this are usually open like late, aren't they? With like the bar and all the people getting drunk and falling on the floor, and then the innkeeper having to put one under each hand and then yeet them out the back door.
I mean, this place isn't as busy, I mean, Arata's shift should be over soon because he's just a curry guy, you know? He just makes curry.
What if we had each of us sitting in different places around his room? Like, you could maybe sit near the front, near his door, and then Sai and I could sit inside?
That could work.
That sounds like a plan. Just sort of be there and stare at him. And then, like, he'll do a double take and be like, what? And then we just hide. And then he's somewhere else. And we just pop back up and then hide. And then pop back up. And we just sort of take it in turns. And if we do it in order around the room, he'll keep spinning. And he'll get really dizzy and then fall over. That could work. That could be really funny. And then we could all just go and sit on him. And they'd be like, I am being sat on by 3 cats. This is not normal.
Genie's cackling.
Tibbles has a very polite little cackle. Like, it's still a cackle, but it's like kind of thing. It's very similar to the how Sai laughs, but nowhere near as big.
Alright. Oh, first we need to actually get inside.
Tibbles sort of just looks up at the window and then at the available things to get up to the window, and then she just looks pointedly at Sai. Do you want to give us a lift? Huh? Oh, yeah, I can do that. Hold on. You're a cat for all intents and purposes here. You're not scared of heights or anything, right?
Nope.
No, he's fine. Okay, cool. And his front paws turn back into hands, and he just sort of grabs both of them by the scruff and just floats up. Straight up. And just plunks them back down on the windowsill. There you go.
Yeah, I should have probably figured out what Arata's room looks like before we started this, but I'll give you like a brief rundown.
Mm-hmm.
There isn't a lot in terms of like decorations and stuff because he hasn't been in Inkwell for that long. Not to mention he doesn't have a lot of decorations that he could have gotten from like whatever adventures he's been on.
Yep.
But there is like a sort of like fabric, a red fabric kind of thing with some prints on it of a very familiar top hat and mask, and he has it on his desk as like a sort of like decoration. His bed is pretty well made. Not like the best, but he tried to tidy up in here. It's not messy in all intents and purposes, but it could be more organized.
Yep, I feel that. I'm just going to quickly roll him another history just to see whether or not he does actually recognize the hat and stuff. That's a 17. So, yes, he does. He's going to look at it very pointedly. It's like, hang on. Huh.
What?
I've seen this stuff before somewhere.
Oh, that? Oh. That's the logo for a bunch of vigilantes from back home.
This kid is a vigilante? I mean,
No,
I know he was
a fan. He's a fan of theirs. Hang on. That was a 9 in deception.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, just for fun, let's roll size insight, shall we? That's a 12.
Yeah, there was a brief moment of panic before Genie was just like, "No, he's a fan."
Oh boy. Tibbles has to translate this. But Sai can see the sort of the panic and hear the tone in the meows and stuff, even though he doesn't understand the words and has to rely on Tibbles for that. But he's just squinting at Genie. He's like, I don't believe that, but that is not why we are here. That's his business. Maybe we should hide that. Hide it somewhere, and he'll come back in and freak out and be like, where is it? And then while he's looking for it, then he'll see you and then Tibbles and then me, and it's like, you think that would work? We should do that. We just shove it under the bed so he can't see it.
Maybe. And he jumps up and grabs it by, like, a corner that's hanging off the desk and just, like, pulls it off and, like, hides it under the bed.
Oh, dear, oh dear. Okay.
My actual cat just walked into my room.
Where's mine? Mine's hanging out on the couch, so that's good. You stay there. Okay. We have small source of panic for what is obviously very important to him not being where he left it, and confusion points by there being 3 cats in here that all look remarkably similar and are just gonna stare at him. Okay. Where is a good place to sit? I am going to sit right here. And he sort of, again with that floaty kind of, not really a jump, like gravity doesn't really pay attention to him kind of thing, just up onto the bed and then just sort of sit on the pillow. I am gonna sit here and stare at him when he comes in through that door. Tiz, where are you gonna go? I might sit over here.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll sit on the desk. That sounds like a good idea. And she jumps up with much more gravity involved, up onto the surface of the desk and sort of sits in the far back corner. Again, just sort of pointing her whole self at the door, ready to stare. Okay, now we just need the man of the hour. I think we're good. The plan is like we stare at him, and then when he blinks or looks away, then we hide and find somewhere else to sit and stare when he's looking at the others. Yeah? Does that sound like a plan?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Awesome. All right. Well, I guess you get to go first, Genie. Lure him into our trap.
Yeah, so Genie's trying to just gonna like paw the door open slightly. I said that half expecting somebody else to play Arata. It's like, no, wait, that's my character. Hold on.
Wow.
Yeah. Arata's actually up on his way from the kitchen, and he sees Genie there. He's like, "Oh, you're back early," and he leans down to pet Genie behind the ears. Genie kind of just gives an annoyed growl. It's like, "Hey, stop that! I'm not a pet." And Arata just kind of laughs. And he opens the door to the room, and
I suppose he gets to roll a perception?
yeah. Rada, what was your perception again? I think it was 5? Yes. Yeah!
Dirty 20.
That's a dirty 20.
Cool. Well, I suppose, why don't you roll a d2 to see whether or not he notices Sai or Tibbles first? 1 for Sai,
right.
2 for Tibbles.
That's the wrong button. There we go.
1, okay. So he distinctly immediately notices this very, very Genie-looking cat sitting on the bed. Just staring at him.
Huh?
And I'm going to quickly roll a deception to, what's his deception? Where is it? There. Oh, yeah. It's that high. So he's just sort of sitting there and like he makes his body. He knows he won't be able to copy Genie's voice because he doesn't speak cat or whatever else that Arata can understand. So he's just sort of sitting there and uses his body language to go, "Yep, I'm convincing. I'm Genie. This is normal."
Turns around but looks back at the Genie who was outside the door. What?
Is Genie still there?
Yeah, Genie's there. He's probably hidden behind the wall.
When Arata turns, Sai's going to hide. So I'll quickly roll his. That's a 22! So when he turns back, he's not there anymore.
He's just looks back into the room like, what?
And because he got a dirty 20 on that perception, I'm going to say once he's walked into the room and sort of gone, hold on, and then sort of looked up to take stock of the room and then seeing Tibbles on the desk. So I need to do a deception for Tibbles. Oh, she doesn't have any bonuses to that. Oh no! That's a 5. She's not very convincing.
Oh, no!
She's just staring at him like she may as well be a ceramic cat. She's that still.
Oh my gosh. Would this be a good moment to just be like, wait a minute?
Possibly.
Yeah. Arata's gonna take like a closer look, and I think with disguise kits was an investigation. Oh, Arata, honey. Arata, your investigation's not what it should be. Not what I expected, but.
And I did roll a dirty 20 on the disguise kit too.
Yeah, so it's not great.
It's not great. I think as he sort of leans close to go, wait, Tibbles is just going to quickly reach up and just bap him on the nose. And then there might even be some of the makeup just sort of go poof off of her paw onto his, because he's wearing glasses, yeah? Yeah, so just a little bit of that hitting his glasses as a distraction enough for her to go and hide.
yeah, come on.
Okay. Her stealth is better than her deception. Okay, that's a 23. So it's just a sudden bap on the face and they're gone.
Ow! What is this? And he takes off his glasses and squints at lenses.
I think it's Genie's turn to come out of hiding.
Yeah, give me a sec. Because as soon as you said that, my cat just tried to bump her face into my chest, and I'm like, oh, okay. Alright.
I want to play too.
Yeah.
No.
And she jumped off. Okay. Genie's just gonna walk into the room. Just be like, Arata, what's wrong? Arata just turns around, looks at him, he's just like, why are there 3 of you? Why are there more than 1 of you? Genie's just like, I don't know what you're talking about.
You can roll a deception for Genie against Arata.
I feel bad because Arata does have proficiency in insight, but...
Oh, dang!
Arata just kind of does that disappointing dad glare. He's not good at it, but he does that disappointing... that disappointing look.
Do a dex save for Arata.
Alright. Let me see, dex save. It is pretty good. Yeah.
Dang. Okay.
That's a dirty 24.
Okay, let me see. What would this be? This would be... He can't beat a 24, but let's just roll this anyway. Nearly. So Arata's giving Genie this look, and then as he's sort of standing there, the corners of his pillow just sort of floop his hair as it goes whoop, and it'll flies past his head.
God.
Sai tried to throw his pillow at the back of his head.
Yeah, he's gonna whip around and try and look at what's there. Genie's probably gonna hang on. Genie's gonna smell. Oh, Genie!
Oh,
Nice
do
person hates me.
it with advantage because he's so distracted. Hey, that's better.
Nat 20.
Nice. So this pillow comes flying past his head and whips around. Genie is gone. And there is another Genie just sitting on the windowsill, looking out the window, tail just slightly flicking back and forth. He want to roll an investigation again?
Yeah, he's gonna.
Oh. I mean, I'm not even going to roll a deception because he literally cannot roll lower than that. So he doesn't notice what's different about this cat on the windowsill.
He's just... He doesn't notice anything that's different, but he's just... I'm on to you. Finger pointing everything.
So just sort of looks over his shoulder and a slow blink and then looks back out the window, admiring the scenery. And I'm going to... What am I going to do? Oh, I might get Tibbles to just... she's going to reach down to actually reach up because she'd slipped under the desk when she'd hidden, and she's just going to start pulling the drawers out of the desk.
Oh my god.
So there's just this small noises as she sort of puts her paws on them and is pulling them back. And I'll just roll a stealth first. 16. It's not his best work. He can just turn invisible, but that's not fun. So he's just
it beats his passive perception at the least. So
that's good. So there's this noise of the drawers just going very slowly coming out of the desk.
Raleigh just kind of like turns around like, what?
And then Sai is gone. And then we do another deception for Tibbles. Oh no, it's a 2. No. That is a 2. Oh no. I'm gonna guess that Arata can't roll worse than that.
Yeah, no, like if this is insight to like, no, this is not.
What is he gonna do? He's got this stranger just dressed up as his cat.
Yeah, like if he rolled insight on that, he cannot like roll lower than a 6. So like,
yep.
Yeah, so like he's just like,
roll it anyway to see how much he gets. 22. Okay, so he knows exactly that this is not Genie. This is someone putting it on, and the pulling out of the drawer is entirely just to get his attention off the window.
I'm trying to decide what he would do.
Oh dear.
I'm trying to decide what he would do. He's probably like looking at this cat who is definitely not Genie. And he's just like,
Like, it looks like Genie, but it's not acting like Genie.
It looks like Genie, but she doesn't have the same mannerisms, and he's just like, okay. Because on the one hand, Arata does know a way to coax Genie out of hiding. On the other, I think I'm trying to think of like what Genie can also do just to get Arata's attention. Because I actually don't know where he went. Probably hid under the desk or something. Is Tibbles on the chair, or is she on the desk?
Yeah, she's on the, like, she had been hiding under the desk and jumped up onto the chair to be able to pull the drawer out.
Alright. Because I'm trying to decide, okay, I think at this point he's going to say, like, okay, you're not Genie.
And she rolled a 2 on her deception, so she's just going to look up. It's like, what? I mean, she doesn't speak any languages that Arata understands, so it's just a small little
Just a very, very suspicious squint.
And I think roll a perception, just a general perception.
Alright.
12.
12.
I think that'll do. From somewhere else in the room, you can hear the sound of a very toonish face palm. Just a small little bap. Ugh.
And I think with that, he might actually notice, just like, wait, hold on a second, where'd the flag go? And he, like, kind of, like, closes the drawer that Tibbles open and just, like, looks over at the desk, looks under it, is just like, did you do something with the flag? Even though he knows Tibbles can't answer him.
Meow.
So now he's looking around the room.
Oh, what's Sai gonna do? I think while he's looking around the room, give me another dex save, but do it at disadvantage.
Oh boy. Alright. Yeah, that's a 15.
Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna do this as a... I'm not gonna do it as a strength check. It's got a negative to that. Oh, not a very strong pumpkin, but anyway. 9. Okay. He's looking around the room and he can feel this vaguely cat-sized, cat-shaped mass sort of collide with his back and just sort of bounce off. And God damn it.
Was he trying to knock him down?
Yep.
Stop it now.
Alright, you know what's gonna happen?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Genie, you have very bad strength. And he's gonna try anyway.
Why not?
Oh, I read that wrong. Okay.
11.
He also tried to push Arata from the opposite.
So Arata spins around, going, "Wait, what the crap?" I'll roll a stealth for 18. So he turns around and there's no cat-shaped thing there, and another cat-shaped thing collides with his back. It's like, what the hell?
What are you doing?
Oh, let's Tibbles is caught on. Let's give Tibbles a go too. She's not any stronger, but why not? That's a 7.
And I'm just gonna roll quick stealth for Genie. Oh, you crit failed that.
Oh boy, and stealth for Tibbles. It's a 13. So he's probably like, he doesn't see Sai as he bounces off him. He doesn't see, he will see Genie, but then when the other one bounces off, he'll turn and maybe catch the tip of her tail as she hides under the bed.
Yeah, I think what's gonna happen now is the only thing I know exactly what's gonna happen. Arata gets onto his like hands and knees to look under the bed, sees the flag is there. He's like, "Oh, that's where it went. Oh, thank God! I thought I lost that." And he's trying to like look at Tibbles, but then I'm just gonna roll Dex for this. I want to argue advantage because Arata's not looking.
Sure, go for it.
Okay, yeah. Genie has just jumped onto Arata's back.
Oh, nice. Oh boy, I'm gonna do a Dex for Sai to jump on there too. What's his Dex? Yep. Oh, I didn't have the right window open, did I? 11. I reckon with an 11 there was that another thump of a cat landing on Arata's back, but not quite centered because there wasn't enough room, so it sort of slides off, and then there's the back paws going scrabble, 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 scrabble. Ah, crap! You got such a skinny back, goddamn!
Wait, does he say that out loud?
Yes, he does.
I'm a skinny kid, what did you expect? But he can't move because there is a cat on his back. God forbid he drops that cat.
I think Tibbles is going to shimmy her way out from under the bed. And then as she passes Arata, just give him another little pap on the face as she goes to just sit on him as well. What's her Dex? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, +3. Again with the wrong window open. Oh, there we go, 13.
Yeah, I'd say she gets on.
So she just trots past Arata, bap on the face with another one of those little shedding of makeups from the paw, and just jumps on his back, and then there's just this loud purr, which, to people who understand her, is just her laughing.
Yeah, Genie's like giggling. He's just. You should see the look on your face. And Arata just kind of just sighs. He can't move.
Is he gonna try and like look over his shoulder at this group of cats?
Yeah, he's just gonna like try to look over his shoulder just to be like, are there 2 of you?
There's 3. There's one of them sort of still holding off the side of his back, like, because if he's on the floor, there's 3 of them there. It's like, hold on. And the one that's half on his back just sort of turns and looks at him, and then instead of a cat sort of grin, the entire face of this cat sort of splits in a very jagged jack-o'-lantern grin that glows orange. And like, you could do probably a whiz save for that, because that's kind of startling.
Okay, because he is a Clash Star. That's advantage on whiz saves. don't know if I want to do it for this scenario, though.
Well, I mean, you could just say Beck the dice and make him go, ah! Or whatever. It's up to you.
Yeah. He just goes, what? Oh, wait.
Oh, that's it. That is it. That is the expression we like. And this other cat just sort of falls off his side and is just sort of kicking his feet a little bit. And the genie look kind of just melts off and he's orange. And he's just cackling and talking in common.
Okay, yeah, that's unusual. Genie's gonna hop off of Arata's back, and Arata's just like, okay. Arata kind of like just sighs and lets out a laugh of his own. He's just like, okay, you got me pretty good.
It's not our usual tactic, but oh boy. Oh, you should have seen the look on your face, kid. Oh my goodness. And the other black cat is purring and she's flicking her tail backwards and forwards, not in an agitated way, but it actually looks like she's trying to shake the makeup off the end of her tail.
Is she still on his back?
Oh, she'll hop off before she does that.
All right. Well, Arata kind of just chuckles, brushes off his pants, and like straightens back up, and he's just like, "God, I can't believe you did that." And Genie's just looking. He's got the smug knife cat face.
Wonderful, yes.
But like he does see the other cat trying to like shake off the makeup, and he's just like, I think I have a towel somewhere. If you need that.
And it's no stress, don't worry about her. She can have a bath later. And all Arata hears is a very unimpressed kind of yowl from this other cat, but to Sai and to Genie, she's like, "Why don't you take a bath?" And Sai's just cackling still.
Genie also laughs and like just Arata just has like this confused expression because he does not understand this cat. And he's just like,
there are so many layers of language barrier between the four of them.
This is such a wonderful language game of telephone that we have right here. Oh man.
Oh dear. I think with that, after Sai has finished cackling a little bit, he's gonna roll back over onto his paws and trot over to Tibbles and just look up at Arata. It's like, it's been a delight, an absolute delight. Oh, by the way, if you find that book of your boss's, if you could just sort of yeet it out the window in a convenient place, that'd be really handy. We've not been able to find it.
Wait, that was you?
Maybe.
Arata's just like, he's got this look where he's like trying not to laugh, but he thinks it's the funniest shit.
Oh, now, you know what? We could just go and get another copy. Tibbles, we need to go and get more copies. Like 4 copies? And just put them all in the inn at the same time. That would be funny, because you'll just turn. Kind of like this gig. Turn, see one, and be like, oh no, pick it up, and then turn around and there's another one. Yes. Yes, okay. We will do that. And there's just a meow, a approving sounding meow from the black cat.
Wait, you guys are leaving now? I mean, I could get you something to eat if you want.
Well, I mean, I don't eat, but Debs, are you hungry? Meow. Yeah, she's hungry.
Alright, Genie, I know how much you love tuna. And Genie just goes, yes, 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 yes.
Meow. Okay, you guys can eat your fish. Maybe I'll go and short sheet all the beds in the inn that aren't currently in use. Okay, you guys have fun? We'll catch up later, yeah?
Yeah. What's your name? I don't think I got it.
My name is Sai. Nice to meet you again. This is Tibbles.
I'm gonna roll. Hang on. So the Trickster and Gil FPS, he does mention good friend Psychopomp. Hang on. Why is your history this good? Wait, no, this is the wrong sheet. Oops.
It's like using inmate sheets. Like, oh, that's not going to help. 12. I think that's enough. Because, like, you saw that jack-o'-lantern smile and he's turned orange and he said his name was Sai. And then looking back at Tibbles, you can see that jack-o'-lantern hanging off of her collar.
Oh, you're that Gil's thing. Okay.
I'm not a thing, thank you very much, but yes, I am friends with Gil.
Sorry. I mean, yeah. Sorry, that was insensitive of me. I mean, like, I just recognized the pendant.
Oh, yeah. It's very fashionable, isn't it, Tibbles? Meow. Very unimpressed sounding meow. Oh, don't be like that.
I mean, I'd wear it. But yeah, Tuna. If you guys want to come by any other time, this window.
I mean, this place is great for, there's so many good targets here. And here we're going to get the rotating customer base. So, you know, there's always somebody new who we can annoy. We just don't want to go too far because then they won't keep coming. And then you won't have customers and then that'll be boring. So we got to avoid that. But, in the meantime, short sheet in the bed sounds like the most irritating but least offensive thing that I could do right now. Turn the pillowcases inside out. Turn the paintings upside down. Something like that. I'll try not to have too much fun. That's a lie. That is an absolute lie. I will try to have as much fun as possible.
Yeah, go for it, man.
And with that, there's the orange cat is going to just sort of give Arata a bit of a salute, headbutt Tibbles slightly, and then bound through the side wall.
Huh.
Your friend mentioned tuna. I'm hungry.
Yeah, come on, Arata, let's get that tuna! I want tuna! And, like, Genie's just, like, meowing incessantly at Arata. He's just like, oh, okay, fine. And he picks up Genie, puts him on his shoulder, and he just kind of, like, looks over at Tibbles and gestures with his head towards the door, and he just goes, come on.
She's just gonna slink out.
Yeah.
I think that's a really good place to leave it. Genie and Tibble eating tuna while Psychopomp goes and short sheets all the spare beds in the inn. And I like to think that 2 days later there's just this uproar from the innkeeper who every time he turns around there's another copy of that book.
This unnamed innkeeper. Oh, Arata's just trying not to die of laughter.
And like every copy he picks up, like inside the cover, like it's got his name, and then in the next one it's got his name, but it looks like it's been signed, and like it's got the next one has been signed with like a heartfelt message or whatever, and it just gets more and more. Oh, boy.
Oh, that was good. Oh, that's good.
That was good fun. Thank you, Api. That was wonderful.
Oh, I had so much fun with that, man.
Alrighty, well, I suppose that's where we'll leave it. I'll go ahead and stop my recording. Thank you for listening.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.